What's up? What's up, GV? Check this out, buddy. It's like a mirror. Yeah, he's doing a good job on it. So he's not using 3M. He's using a two-step process. He's using 3D and CSI. That's where we started out at. We've only been at it for maybe 45 minutes. And he's on the final step for the deck lid. Yeah, so this is what he's using. And using that for his first cut. Ridiculous. Stay out of his way so we can get work done. I said 45 minutes ago, this deck lid looked like that. Yeah, go punch out, dude. Oh, you get ready to go to work. Oh, okay. Well, tell Grandma we said hello when you see her. It's like a mirror. Look at him. He's ridiculous. She's always looking good, even when she's dirty. Well, he says the trick with this stuff is to not use much product at all. You don't need to load it up like you do 3M. Actually load it up, it actually cuts less, from what he says. that like button while you guys are there. Help the algorithm out. So this guy's getting ready to start up a fabrication channel, paint channel, you name it. We'll be tagging him in our videos. Gonna try to help get his channel up and going. Guy's a wealth of knowledge. What's your channel, Johnny Hot Rod? Like looking in a mirror. So you definitely see your reflection. You definitely read newspapers behind that one. Antonio, what's up? Yeah, no, it looks good. Kind of hard to get. We got too much equipment around this garage right now. For anyone that's here for the first time, this car will be heading to SEMA. Okay, Baja. Okay, that's cool. This car will be going to SEMA this year. Well, we're up in Northeast Ohio. Building a car out of a garage, taking it to the high levels. Nice, we got a bunch of good buddies have all pitched in on this and made this happen. Johnny here has corrected the paint that I messed up. Got Metal Art Customs. He did the guy that did the paint job initially was he's got a channel called Metal Art Customs, and I did all the mechanicals. Check that out, Jay. Yeah, Jane, I'm not allowed to buff. I ain't allowed to do that. I'm grounded from the buffer. That's why he's here, because I messed it up. Oh, look at that. It's the grill. Reconditioned. Garage is a mess. No, we haven't started yet. Believe me, there will be a big announcement when the day we do the initial fire up. Because everyone wants to hear it run. So when we do that, that buffer ain't running very high at all. It's got a 5.3 LS motor in it. Rebuilt insides, mild cam, nothing super crazy. She's a show car, she's a cruiser, not a race car. Hello? No turbo. I didn't want the turbo because, well, the style of intake I'm running will not allow me to run a turbo. So, naturally aspirated. She's gonna sound good, she's gonna run good. I'm not a turbo guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd build a car with a turbo in a heartbeat, but this car, she's a cruiser, not a racer. This car goes to show you, man, you can build a high-level show car in your garage. And the average person can't do it. Yes, we are not professionals. Yeah, we are amateurs, and I will admit that. But you know what? Probably a lot better than most of you guys can build anyway, so... Soapy the big, I don't know, whatever your name is. You don't like it, step on it. So you show up and show me what you've done? Hey, don't want to touch. Amateurs going to the big show. Yeah, so, whatever. Jane, thanks for that. Yeah, 63 Chevy Biscayne. Like I said, you want to sit here and stop by and call this amateur hour. Let's see you go to where we're taking this car. No, I did not see he broke his thumb. Johnny Jane said, good job, man. Looks good. He said thank you. No, I'm gonna have to call Daryl when I get done. How'd he break his thumb? What's up, Nelson? Well, tell the sons we all said hello. How's Nelson doing today? I'm telling you, you need to get your kids into the car game. We need to get more kids into this stuff. We need to get the younger generation into it. Well, have a safe trip, bud. It's a beautiful truck. Love that truck. My parents' new little ride there. August 3rd, Jane, I will be around on August 3rd. I'll make sure I'm around. We'll show you around town. Jessica's more of the beach bum, so she'll show you around the beaches. You know what I mean? I don't do much beach. My legs don't allow me to do the beach stuff. They don't like the unevenness of the sand. Yeah, it's a big truck. You coming up with your sister, James? You coming up with your sisters? Hi, can you guys hear me? Bow tie, yeah, no, he is doing a good job. Yeah, black is about the worst, but he really is doing a good job for a bunch of people doing amateur hour, right? Black show everything. Guy says, as a painter, I hate black, but as a spectator, it looks awesome. Yeah. Oh, that's what you said. You got the small one for the edges. Took about an hour to do that deck lid from 1,000 all the way on up. Yeah, I'm glad it's done. I mean, this whole thing's been worrying me ever since I messed it up. Jamie, what's up, buddy? How's that looking, Jamie? What's your professional opinion on that one, huh? Yeah, so unfortunately, I was in a mad dash and a mad rush to get ready for Cleveland, and I introduced contaminants into the sandpaper. Either I introduced contaminants into the sandpaper or the buffing pad, and it scratched it all the way down to the base coat. So we had to sand it, rebase it, re-clear it, and do it and keep it even. So, um, yeah, I messed it up good. Yeah, I did a good job on messing it up. Yeah. Oh, dang was right. Actually, I said a couple more words than oh, dang when I realized what I did. I took the buffer to it and I seen them marks in it and I was like, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Ain't no way I just messed this paint job up. You know what I mean? There you go, bow tie. Oh, heartbroken is not the word for it, Jane. Devastated. LS swapped. The only thing, man, wet sanding gets a car dirty. Looks like a bird attacked it. So 5.3 with an ITB intake. CBF on the accessory drive, Be Cool on the radiator, Ride Tech suspension, Power 600 power steering box conversion, airbags all the way around. Um, Integrated a 66 Chevelle hood into the center of the 63 hood. Added this center body line. Added these two body lines right here. Um, as a matter of fact, hold on. Basically what we did with the hood. Uh, this roof had to be cut and sectioned out. So we were actually, this whole section of the roof was shot. We cut it back to here, removed this, the C pillar, the B pillar, left part of the A pillar, laid a whole new roof section in, new floors, new frame, saved the quarter panels, saved the doors, and saved the fenders. So this is all factory GM steel on this car. Matter of fact, the hood's factory. The roof came from a factory car. There is not one aftermarket body panel on the car except for the hood scoops. Um, we managed to save it all. Took a lot of extra work to do that, but my body guy was able to save it, which was awesome. You know, it was hard to do. I mean, the roof alone was a massive undertaking. What do we got in that hood? Even the center section of the hood was pulled out of a factory Chevelle hood. So I think Daryl's got like 30 hours alone in that hood, um, just to do the modifications on it. So yeah, I mean, it was a big undertaking. And to think, this car showed up as a basket case, and he finished it in 9 months. Uh, that was bust butt and hardcore working on it. 9 months from start to a little bit. We've done a lot here since it's gotten back. The electrical, the trim, the interior, finished the mechanics up, finished installing the engine, uh, four-wheel disc brake upgrades. A lot of that stuff was all done here. Not much of a body guy. I can get like the patch panels roughed in. I'm more the mechanical guy, so a combination of three people really turned out a nice vehicle. So, oh, you're trying to see how it does with just the right. Oh, that little three-quarter job. Those are actually really nice. Or it's dirty. Yeah, go bug them. Oh, Jane, you got more than a couple hours if you need it up here. I mean, even for a hand rub on the buff, that turned out nice. That compound you use is really nice. All right, well, Jane, we'll figure something to do. We'll take you down to the beach, show you around a little bit. That way you can kind of plan your next trip, you know what I mean? Want me to pick the trunk up so you can get under that edge? Grow. Yeah, right? We'll just cut the trunk down. You ever feel like T-Rex arms? I'm a dinosaur. Rawr. Yeah. Yep. You just gonna do the back of the car today? You just plan on doing the back of the car today? Eh, And not only that, what'll be nice is it'll allow the front of that to keep gassing out a little bit more because this has been done longer back here, you know. I mean, when I was wet sanding the front, I could definitely smell I could still smell it coming through. Well, yeah, she definitely needed to be cut. Yeah. Well, you didn't use a bake booth either, you know. Glazer, it's kind of likes to be baked, from what I hear. So you don't want to use the DA on that? Yeah. Just spent too much time on the edge with the DA, huh?
I just don't want to risk it. I don't want to go backwards.
Right.
And this stuff works just as good. Rubbing it.
Want me to get the airline? What's up, Pools? Does this car count for the $5,000 project challenge? Let me know. Right. Parts are getting ridiculous on trying to get, you know what I mean? As a matter of fact, I think I figured out a way on how to win. I just gotta wait for you to drop a valve. I mean, it is a Dodge, right? We should be good. With the Hemi valve drop, I should be good. I'm driving a Chevy. I'm going to be having a Chevy, so it's not like I got to worry about the Ford not starting. Boy, I got this one in the back. We're going to have fun with this one. A wise man once said, Adam, get the buffer out of your hands and give it to me. You're just screwing it up. Bulls. Bring it, man. We'll make it look good. Make it look good. Big Bad Jay, what's up, buddy? I was just actually going to be down your area, looking at a van down in Statesville, over in Yadkin County, so it's not far from you. That doesn't mean I can't paint it and make it not look pretty. I mean, right? Yeah, so there was a van up in Yadkin County. I'm trying to get a guy to give me a call back on, and I was gonna try to get a hold of you to see if you want to run up and take a peek at it for me to let me know, how it looked. That way I didn't have to drive 8 hours down to go look at it, Why? Okay, what's your plans with a motor? What do you plan on doing with I thought that motor ran good in that car. Or did you find something? Jay, check that sign out, buddy. Okay. That'll be cool to get a 392. Oh, that'll make that car really, really run. And it's not a hard swap to do because it's like motor for like motor. You just got to update your electronics, That's it. Them 392s are hard to snatch up because everybody wants them. And when they do pop up, either they want an arm and a leg for them, or they're just, by the time you get to them, they're gone. I know a guy that likes to grab the 392s and put them in Chevy C10s. Just really kind of mess with people. Yeah, right. It is a pretty straightforward swap. And a lot of fun, too. At the end of the day, when you're done with it, oh, it's a blast. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was really close. I'd say hit me up on Facebook so I can send you the link to it. Maybe you can get the guy to call you. I can't get him to call me back, and I don't think he's calling me back because I'm an out-of-state number. You know what I mean? Right, so it's supposed to be cheap. Now here's what I was going to do, okay? I'm thinking about making a video. So a lot of people feel left and locked out of the car hobby when they don't really realize that you can get into it cheap. And Bulls, your car is a perfect example of how you can get into it cheap and still get a decent car. Put a little bit of extra work into it and you're good to go, you know? So when it comes to the classics, there's a little bit more you got to look out for, because if you don't know what you're looking at, you can get burned real quick where you're thinking you're getting a good deal, but you end up having major rust issues, especially up here in the north. They're horrible. So at my buddy's garage, he's got a bunch of cars in there. Every single one of them is a perfect example of different levels of cars that you can buy into and different levels of work that it's going to take to get it done. So where you got the finished car, the good daily driver classic type thing, a car that a guy got burnt on. One that you can get burnt on. Sorry about that, guys. So, as I was saying, yeah, well, you got rust issues up there too. So, but as I was saying, we got, you know, this car this guy bought, thought he got a screaming deal on it. And all of a sudden, we started getting into it, and the torque boxes were rusted out on it real bad. And he's got to rebuild it all. He's still got a good deal on the car, but he's also 2 years into fixing it. And he's still probably got another 2 years left into fixing it by the time it's done. And this guy likes to do everything to the, you know, nth degree to where it's correct. And I believe in doing it correct and safe and everything else too. You know, you start hacking chassis components together and booger welding them, and it's unsafe. So yeah, so that's why I want to do that video, to show that you're not really locked down. You know, Bulls bought an older early 2000s, mid 2000s Charger, old police package car. It's a really nice car. It's kind of funny how the guy sold it to him and the video he made about it. I mean, the guy almost tried not to sell the car with the information he was disclosing on it, but you know, it's cool. it's he's on here as some fool's errand. Check his page out, but yeah, this guy told him he's running heavier oil in it. I mean, just it was funny. Like, here, buy my car, but don't buy it. But he's in it cheap, and he's having fun with it. He's having fun rebuilding it, and that's kind of what he's doing on his channel. Is, hey, you know, this is what it's going to take to do it. You can do it. It's not that hard. I'm not promoting you. I'm promoting you because I like what you're doing with the build. So I promote it because what you're doing is going to help the hobby. That's why I promote it. You know? Because you're just trying to be informative. You're trying to build the hobby. And I like it and I appreciate that. But anyway, let's see how this is turning out. Oh! Well, you saw when he started on it. That's just the first stage. A few minutes ago. Yeah, I got them all like that. Those are awesome. And I don't even have all of them hung up. There's still like another 40 bulbs to hang. And what's nice is there is like, you're like under the dash, okay? There is no shadow. I mean, it's such an even cast on the light that you have no shadow. They're really nice. I mean, it's amazing. I thought this garage was light, but it ended up being horrible. As soon as I plugged them in, it was great. And I bet that whole light weighs like 5 pounds. To be honest with you, I actually bought them lights on, them lights were actually bought on freaking Temu for like 80 bucks. JG, what's up? Hey, how was the Peach Festival? Yeah, Temu lights. Them guys like the Soul Snatcher down there? Yeah. Yeah, we pulled the windows. We got to get them all. I got to put new windows in it anyway. The windshield was cracked and trashed and everything else. I got all new glass coming for it. All the glass I got for it's smoked glass. Yeah, it looks good. Alright guys, well listen, I got to get going here. I actually got a couple of phone calls, a couple of text messages that came through that I got to handle real quick. So everyone, have a great night and thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate it. You guys take it easy.